Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Brooklyn and today I am going to be doing a makeup routine on my normal everyday makeup. And when I say everyday, I just want to stress that it's not really everyday. This is just what I like to do on days that I'm going for a more simple, like faster makeup look. Something that doesn't take a lot of time or requires a lot of technique or isn't like super complicated. This is my first video and to be completely honest, I'm filming this on my iPhone, so if you see me like keep looking off to the side instead of looking in the camera, that's why. I'm not really used to this yet, and I am working on getting my camera from home in here. That way I can have better quality videos and be able to film better and just get better at this. Alright, I'm really excited, so let's just hop right into the video. So I've been struggling a lot with this. I have two primers here that I would usually use. That would be the first step, obviously, is primer. I have the Too Faced Hangover RX primer, or I have the Maybelline Baby Skin Pore Eraser primer. So those are the two things that I like to use. And then honestly, the only time I really use these is if I'm doing like a full beat face of makeup, which I'm not today. So I'm just going to take a very small amount of the Maybelline. My mirror is going to be off to the side over here, so when I apply my makeup I will be looking off to the side, but I'll try to make sure that you guys can still see what I'm doing. So I'm just taking a really small amount, and I'm mostly going to focus it, like right here in this area, just so that I don't get a lot of like my pores are a little bit larger there, just so that I don't get a lot of like settling into the pores there when I put on my concealer. And I did just get out of the shower, so my skin is clean, it is moisturized. I also do believe that the first step to having your makeup look good is having a good base, which is your skin. So you want your skin to look nice. So then next we're gonna move right in. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape. This is in the shade Light Neutral. And on days that I'm doing, like light everyday makeup, I like to do just concealer. I don't really like to do foundation. I feel like foundation is really heavy, and I haven't found the right primer or the right technique where I can't prevent it from settling in these lines here and then on the wrinkles on my forehead. So I'm still learning. I'm definitely not an expert on makeup, but I have found that if I am doing foundation, it helps if I bake right here. That helps to prevent the fine lines. So we're just gonna go right in with this. This stuff is the best. So I'm just gonna apply some here in this area here, a little bit down the center of the nose, down here, because as you can see, this is where most of my breakouts are. I have really bad hormonal or cystic acne. Not all of it, but most of it stays under the skin, so it's not like I can pop it or anything like that. So I just kind of have to wait for them to shrink down, and then hopefully they don't stay that red. So, and then do just a little bit on the forehead, just so that it keeps the face nice and even looking. Where my forehead gets red. And then I'm gonna take my Real Technique sponge. It's pretty dirty, not gonna lie. I already got it wet, so it's all nice and ready to go. so that's that, you know, nothing too crazy. And then right away I like to take this is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. I like to grab this, you know, right away like everybody else does and set my makeup before it starts to settle into some lines too fast. Just gonna take some out into the lid like so. And then just blend everything out one last time. I like to so this is what I like to do. I like to take my brush, get a little bit of the powder, tap off the excess, so you know there's still powder on there but not like a lot. And then I like to leave that on there. Blend out the under eye, you know, blend in, get rid of any creasing, and then boom, right away. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Just get my powder ready right away and then blend out the creasing. And I have found that on this eye especially, it's really tough for me to avoid creasing just because I do have a pretty hefty wrinkle here. So creasing, I don't stress too much about it, but you know, I'm still gonna do everything I can to prevent it, because why not? A little down the nose. Don't like to do too much on the nose because my nose is one of the drier spots on my face. So I already saw that I was getting wrinkles up there, so I just wanted to blend that out real fast. And then we're just gonna, and there, we're done. This is the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette. Don't mind it, it's so crusty and just a little bit banged around. And then I'm gonna take my Y3 brush from Morphe. It's just a big kind of tapered brush, and I'm gonna dip into this middle shade here. I'm gonna use that just to bronze up the face. One thing I do have to say, because you guys might notice this, is that whenever I bronze this side of my face, foundation, no foundation, doesn't matter. It always looks muddy and patchy over here, and I don't know if it's this palette, because I do have the Hoola bronzer, but I haven't really tried that one yet, so I don't really know for sure what's going on, but like the camera is picking up a lot worse than it is, but do you see how when I initially put it down, it just like stuck right there? And it doesn't look bad in person. The camera is picking it up a lot worse, but doesn't matter what I do. Next we're gonna go into blush. This is the Wet n Wild color Icon in the color Pearlescent Pink. It's just a cute little peachy shade, and it has like gold reflex in it, so I think that's really pretty. And especially in the winter months when my skin is a little bit drier, I like this blush better because it has those little reflex in it, so then, you know, it just makes the face look a little more glowy and lively. And then I'm just gonna throw some on the nose and on the chin. I almost forgot the best part. I was gonna be like, oh, we're pretty much done with this. No we aren't. We gotta highlight. I haven't been telling you the names of these brushes because these just came from the Morphe Copper Dream set. I didn't have any brushes, so I just ordered a set, and then none of them have names on them. I mean, they have the Morphe logo, but that's it. So next we're gonna highlight. And like I said, I'm filming this on my iPhone. I'm in my kitchen in front of a window. So if the highlight isn't picking up very well, that is why. I can tell that I'm putting product down, but I don't know if you guys can. Oh, you can see it a little bit. Oh, I didn't even tell you what this is. This is the Desi X Katy Fuego highlighter. I love this stuff. I'm gonna go in again because why not, right? Hit the nose some more. Hit the cheek one more time over here. Yeah, so you guys can see that a little bit on that side, not so much this side. I can't get the angle right. So now we're gonna do the eyes, and the eyes are also super basic. Oh, well, before I get started on the eyes, I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna take my, this is the Bravo Conditioning Brow Powder or Bravo Conditioning Primer, not powder, my bad. This is from Benefit. And I'm just gonna throw this on my eyebrows real fast. That way when I go to actually do my eyebrows, it'll be dry. I haven't been using this stuff for very long, and to be 100% honest, I haven't been consistent with it. So I haven't noticed anything. I mean, I have like maybe a little bit, but not enough to be like, oh yeah, it works. So I just need to start being more consistent with it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the eyes. And I can't decide which palette I want to use. I have the Modern Renaissance, the Kylie Nice palette, or the Dose of Color Sassy Siennas. I used the Sassy Siennas the other day, and I used this little middle brown shade, and it just was like a little too orangey and like red tone for me, so it just didn't like flatter my eye very well. But I just want like a brown shade to just like a light brown shade to just throw in the crease real quick, just to give it some extra dimension. So I might just do, I think I'm gonna use the Nice palette, and I'm gonna go in with the shade, I'm gonna use the shade Santa Baby down here. This just light brown shade right there. So I'm just gonna dip into this Santa Baby shade here. I'm just gonna cover the whole brush, tap it off, and go right into the crease. I know there was like kind of some drama behind this eyeshadow palette. A lot of people didn't like it actually, which I don't understand because I love it. Like, okay, granted, no, I haven't used every single shade, but I do like it a lot. Like, I've used quite a few shades and I really liked it. And since I don't really care too much about where that color is placed, I was being just a little bit messy with it. So I am gonna take Sassy Siennas from Dose of Colors just because I want a little more oomph. And I'm gonna take this dark brown color right out here, and I'm gonna use that to just deepen up the outer V just a little bit. So I'm taking another Morphe brush, and I'm just gonna take it on one side of the brush, just barely tapped into it, and then just, you know, more windshield wiper motions. I'm gonna take that same Morphe brush that I used with the first shade, and I'm just gonna go in and just blend everything together really messily, because this is supposed to be a fast, quick look, so technique is not the main concern here. Blend up the top, make sure there's no harsh edges. Do one of those. And then I'm gonna take, this is the Tarte Maneater eyeliner. There it is. And I love this stuff so much. This stuff is great. And then I'm gonna do a wing. I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. Oh, I've never done my makeup where I'm doing it right now, so just trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. I like to do my eyeliner, I like to look up and then do the wing part, you know, look almost straight on. Said this was an accident, so I normally wouldn't do eyeliner this thick on an everyday look, but since I have to work, it's too late now. I'm gonna do the other side off camera. Alright, I'm back, and the eyeliner's on, and it's looking as even as I'm gonna get it. I'm still pretty new to eyeliner, so I'm not very good at doing it, not gonna lie. I do know what I forgot to do. I forgot to contour my nose just a smidge because I put concealer on it, so I want to make sure that you can see it. So I'm gonna take this little brush. This came out of the Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna take this end. And I'm gonna take that same middle shade that I used earlier out of the Makeup Revolution palette, and we're just gonna go in very, very lightly, because like I said, this is a simple look. I like to just chop it off at the bottom. And then I'm gonna take this Morphe brush, and I'm just gonna use that to blend it in. Bam! So the only thing we have left to do is mascara. And today I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. I just really like this stuff. This is just in the color black, I think. Oh no, this is in the blackest black. I like to have that. I might put on a little bit of the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Intenza, also in blackest black, and this is the waterproof one. Alright, so I lied earlier when I said that this was all we had left. I am gonna take just a little bit of Fuego, and I'm just gonna use my finger, and I'm gonna pop that just a little bit on the inner corner just to really open up the eyes and really just brighten everything up. So there we go, there's that. Normally I would put some on my brow bone here, but I need to pluck my eyebrows and I don't want to accentuate that fact, so So lastly, I'm just gonna apply some lip gloss, and this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow. This is like the universal shade one. I just really like this shade. I think that it's super gorgeous. All right, so there. And then we're just gonna finish it off with some setting spray, and this is the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. And I'm almost out. Thank God I have another one in the next room. And then I like to take my Real Technique sponge. This is something I learned from Laura Lee. And just really go over everything and just help the powder really set into the skin and help the setting spray really set into the skin as well. That way you're not looking like you know, when you can tell when it's just like sitting on top of the skin, you don't really want that. So yeah, this is the finished look. This is my simple everyday makeup tutorial, and hope that you guys really enjoyed it. And leave a comment below if you like this, if you think that I should make more videos. And if you do want me to make more videos, leave a comment below with some suggestions for me. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks, bye!